Hello, this is Sabrina Young with Young's Daughters Funeral Home and Bereavement Center. This video is about grief in the workplace. I read an article by a grief counselor, a leader in our profession, named Dr. Alan Wolfelt. And in this article, it reads how you can help loved ones and coworkers. So by listening and sharing, letting them really be reliable on you is very helpful. So not sharing your personal stories in a sympathy way, but just listening and just being there, letting them repeat that story, even though it could be numerous times. It's very healing for them to continue to tell it over and over again. So always encourage them to tell me what's going on, or tell me how you're feeling, or just getting them to engage is very important. How else can we help? Attend the funeral. I know with the social distancing and the limited amount of people that can actually physically be there. However, we are capturing through Zoom meetings. You can record or have a safe password to give out to specific people that will allow you to watch the service, and that is very healing, knowing that you have support and people want to interact and be there for you during the funeral. A lot of families are going through Facebook Live, and that is a wonderful tribute. Also, as you post your comments into the Facebook streaming, those comments stay there, and that can be printed and put into the actual register book by the funeral home. So it's very important to still engage. And you can electronically sign the guest book on most of their web pages. So if you're afraid to go in, or the funeral homes are not offering a drive-by signing service, know that it can be done electronically through the website, and that still is printed and then placed inside, so they have an actual hard copy. Sending flowers and food to the home, whether they have a scheduling system or offering to set up a scheduling system through Meal Train or through appointment settings, letting them know that you'll be dropping off food instead of using the flowers right now. Flowers are a tremendous way, a beautiful tribute. Filling the home with the love is definitely appreciated. If you know the family loves plants, then send plants and leave an encouraging message on the inside. Also, decorating the grave site is a sight to see. So a lot of cemeteries have different opinions right now on how they're controlling traffic control within their cemetery. So allowing the florist to deliver the flowers to the graveside and then circulating and having a 10-person prayer, at least the flowers will still be there as long as we notify the cemetery that they're going to be delivered, and then rotating families through. I find it very comforting to know that with our partnerships with the florists, as they are on board, they are aware. We just need to communicate and let them know how we will be handling services. And of course, buying support classes is another wonderful way to help a coworker. Support classes can be ranged from different hobbies to counseling services through different affiliated places around town. We are excited to offer the support classes, and we are gearing up and amping up to get people certified for the community. And so put that in your toolbox, in your arsenal, if you will, and when we are ready, we'll be able to help in transition. Being sensitive to their situation. Even though we are working from home right now, asking them if you want to take over a day's worth of emails to or follow-ups. If maybe you're in sales and you need to do leads, that you follow up for them, not taking the commissions or not taking their way of their livelihood away, but knowing that, hey, I know you're going through a difficult time. I'm going to help you by taking some of the workload off of you. Let me take on this responsibility for you for a little while till you can recover. So that's very helpful, especially in our work community. Be patient with the returns. They are not in the time frame mentally to say, oh, I need to get back to that email. Oh, I need to do that. They're very reminiscent right now about what's going on in their lives and how they're supposed to be strong for their families. And they have a lot more on their plate right now. Doug Manny talks about what's in our buckets, and showing people what's in our buckets and knowing that we're over full is okay. So be courteous about that. Know that grief is a humongous load that we have to deal with, and being supportive, taking a shift even, and still letting them keep their paycheck, it would be a tremendous help. And helping them with a fundraiser even. Tagging and sharing. GoFundMes are something that we are trying to get away from. Partner with the funeral home to put out a post and let them know that a fundraiser is being conducted by the funeral home, and share the post and get them to donate directly to the funeral home, so that way there's no overhead fees that are getting taken by third-party companies. So that would be a wonderful thing. And of course, checking up. Essentially just checking up on the coworker, saying, hey, I'm here for you and I'm ready to listen. And just avoid the cliches. Don't put yourself in relatable grief. They don't want to hear that. So just assuring them that you're there. And of course, don't judge the time frame of their grief. Don't say, it's too fast to move on, or too slow, you're taking too long. Just don't judge it. Let them go through their own course, because everybody walks it completely differently. And just remind them that there is support out there. They can talk to the funeral director. They can talk to a chaplain within the company, or classes, partnering up, and even attending a class with them. It is so awkward to attend a class that you've never been to, that is brand new. Say, you know what, I would love to go with you, and actually physically go with them and hold their hand and say, you know what, I'm so glad we were able to do this, and I'm so glad that I can do it with you. So I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, and just want to let you know that we understand 110% what grief is, and through our coworkers. I will share another video about if you're the boss, how to handle an employee's grief. But this video was just meant for grief from employee to employee. So I hope you find this helpful. Thank you for giving my family the opportunity to serve yours.